Sunny ASMR. Hey, hi, hey there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. plastic